So this is my 2/3 month postpartum update. A little story time real quick. So I've never experienced postpartum depression before until now. I've had 7 kids. This is my last one. Part of the reason I feel like I'm going through this is because one, the age difference. Like I've had most of my kids when I was younger. So I feel like the age factoring, having children in your 30s is way different than having children in your 20s. That'll probably be like a whole other video. The other part of it is I got my tubes removed, and that in itself was kind of like a grieving process. I want to say it's kind of crazy because it's like in one way I really wanted that done because I did not want to have no more kids. I want to make sure that I'm able to just make do with what I already have, and also want to have a chance to live my life. For me, like, I already did the girl math, and my life will technically start until I'm 52, and that's crazy. But also, I feel like having a baby or being able to have the ability to have a child to give life is like a big part of being a woman. It's like one of the greatest gifts that you could ever have, and it is really sad that there are some women out there that can't do that. So anyways, with that being said, when I did the surgery to get the tubes removed, even though this was something that I wanted, I started to feel grief afterwards, and I started to feel like really sad and like getting kind of depressed and stuff, because I feel like I lost a part of me because I lost my ability to give life. But at the same time, it's one of those like bittersweet moments where like one door closes and another one opens. So it was like in one way I grieved it, but then in the other way I kind of made peace with it and kind of like embraced the fact that this was what's best for me, this is what's best for my body, for my health, and for my mental. Now fast forward, with that being said, here we are about 3 months later, and I still feel like I'm going through postpartum depression, and I know there's a lot of moms out there that, are going through the same thing, and honestly, I just get like waves of emotion, just like randomly. And even though I've had 7 kids, like, I don't know, it's like I kind of want to say I never really went through this, or maybe I just don't remember because I had most of my kids hella years ago. Or I don't know, like, just life was just different. But, my baby's right here, that's why I keep looking out. But yeah, it's just different. I'm just experiencing it now, and I go through waves of emotions, and sometimes I feel like I'm trying to understand my emotions. Sometimes I feel like, hold on. I feel like I'm just trying to understand. I feel like, am I feeling this way because I'm overwhelmed? Am I feeling this way because, like, is this circumstantial? You know what I'm saying? Like, postpartum is just, it's like a really tricky thing. It kind of it sneaks up on you, and you'll just get like really sad out of nowhere, and then like you're trying to figure out like what the fuck. Even when you're having a show day, like it can just like sneak up on you. But this is Emily's World Unscripted. I'm giving y'all the real raw me. So anyways, Can't believe I'm crying in the camera. It's not something I would normally do, but I do want to show the real me. And I feel like people can relate to this. And another thing, don't think that postpartum is just like, oh, you don't want to hold your baby or you don't want to take care of. No, no. When I say postpartum, that's not necessarily what I mean. No, for me, it's just like random waves. And don't get me wrong, I'm not judging because everybody goes through something different. Everybody experiences this differently, but that's not what it is for me. What it is for me is like I said, like a random wave of emotion or sadness, and sometimes it's just overwhelming, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot, and then it's like trying to do it all. It's trying to, do basically. I started over, with having a newborn. Like all my other kids, aside from one of them, are older, teenage, adult, and then I got a toddler and a newborn. So with that being said, it's just like after so many years I started over, and it's just different this time around, and I'm not here complaining or none of that. I'm just sharing my experience about like how it's different now that I'm older, how it's different in like my emotions and what I'm experiencing. And it is sometimes like really overwhelming, and thank God I do have my teenagers to come in and help out sometimes, because they want to, they don't have to, but they want to. And even with that, it's still really hard. And then the other thing that I've also been experiencing is my youngest, my newborn, she's very colicky. Oh my God. I have never, ever experienced a baby this colicky. I mean, she cries so much. So much. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I can't put her down. She's my kangaroo baby. She is my kangaroo baby. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that has been extremely hard this time around. Extremely hard this time around. But yeah, as far as postpartum goes, I feel like it comes in waves, it comes and goes, Like now I'm looking at the camera, I'm talking about it, I'm like, I get the highs and the lows, and then it passes. And I'm glad I'm able to talk about it and share my story, share my experience, and I hope that people can relate. And don't let nobody make you feel guilty because you're going through this, or don't let nobody make you feel like you're not enough because you're not able to be your 100% self because you ain't been getting no goddamn sleep lately, okay? Like, don't let nobody make you feel no type of way because you're going through something that you can't even explain to nobody, and nobody's gonna understand unless they've been in your shoes. And even if they're going through postpartum as well, they're not going through your postpartum. They're not experiencing it in the same way that you're experiencing it, so they can't even compare. And I hate when people do that. I hate when people try to compare themselves to you or their situation, or even if y'all been in a similar thing. Like, no, everybody has their own experience, their own situation. Everybody goes through their own thing and experiences differently, feels differently about it, and handles it and executes it differently. And you cannot put a time frame on somebody's healing. Postpartum can last up to 10 years, okay? Especially when you're burnt out and you're not sleeping and you're just trying to figure out life. You're trying to figure out how you're going to get back to yourself, how you're going to be you again while still being the mother, the fucking everything else that you need to do in your house, whether you're working, going to school, trying to better the life for you and your kids and all those things, while you're trying to manage life itself and still figure out how the fuck you're going to be you at the end of the day and still take care of you. So don't let nobody make you feel no type of way. if you're going through postpartum, or if you're going through depression in general. It doesn't even have to be just postpartum. Like, even if you're just depressed, like, don't let no one make you feel some type of way. At the same time, don't let that shit define you. Don't let it define you. Don't be like, oh, I can't do this because I'm depressed or I don't feel good. No, you still gotta show up for yourself. You still gotta show yourself. You still have to figure it out. But just don't let nobody judge you. Excuse me. That's all I gotta say right now. The message is a little bit long. Follow, like, subscribe. Emily's World Unscripted. I'm gonna give you the real raw me every single time. This is not a polished channel. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks for listening.